Hi YouTube, Tamara here, and let's talk about character development. As I've talked with you before, I'm doing Camp NaNoWriMo, and I am going back with one of my older manuscripts and really zhuzhing it up and making it more interesting, adding elements that I like more within my stories, because I read this old manuscript and realized that it was straying from my path, which is why I had abandoned it. If you have a character that won't let you abandon her, it's time to reassess her. When I decided that there was a problem with the story, what I decided to do first was look at my character development. I don't have any particular worksheets that I like to follow or any particular plan. On my whiteboard I have a list of maybe 20 or 25 questions that I ask myself for these different characters to learn more about them. And that's how I develop my characters. I just question their actions, their motivations. Does this really fit with her? Would she do this? Why would she do this? I ask why a lot. Why were they doing what they were doing? Did my characters make sense in their own context? What were their motivations? What was their life like? What was their family, their friends, their jobs? What was their background? One of my old guest posts on Pen Paper Pad was from Ken Myers. I think he was the CEO of Longhorn Leads. Maybe that could be incorrect. I will fix it if it is down here. But he talked about in this post about how when he had decided that there was a problem with his short stories that he was writing, he decided to create characters and then build plot from their development. So it was more like his characters were telling the story as opposed to the narrator or him. I find that I lean more towards that than having a more plot-driven story. I really like how characters interact and figuring out motivations and how those motivations influence what my character does. A few weeks ago, I think it might have been a month ago, Right Stuff had the topic was character arcs. Within that topic, we discussed what is the major changing point for your main character and your work in progress. Does your character change from beginning to end? Because sometimes that's not the case. When you have more of a hero's journey, there is the hero or your main character, your MC, starts here, and then there is a character arc where that person begins to learn lessons, grows as an individual, and then ends as the hero of his or her journey. There's sometimes when the character does not change. The character is a jerk-off and stays a jerk-off, and that's why that character will come to a bad end, because he or she doesn't learn from their mistakes. Realizing what kind of story that you're working with will affect how your character develops, and vice versa. So with me, I am still playing around with the idea of what is my character's motivation. It feels as though her motivation is fear-based, that she lives with a lot of fear of herself and the perceptions of others of her, which is kind of interesting to play with. That's what I have been working on this week. Character development and how my characters are reacting to their situations and what it means about them. But let me know in the comments below, how do you develop your characters? What's your method? And as always, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. Let me pinch your cheek. I won't do that, that's weird. Click like if you like and share, and if you haven't already and you want to, please subscribe. I would appreciate it. And I will see you tomorrow.